Battle passes are universal, each providing ways to drain your soul into the game you're playing. DBDs is no different from any other one. Well, their Rift isn't. Bi-weekly challenges that can be completed years after, recolors and original skins, and a bunch of charms you'll never use over your favorite three, which for me is the Pride charm, Pupper's charm, and hopefully not me heaving copium Twitch charm. And while the Battle Pass works, and is honestly a good deal if you play enough, it could be much, much better. Most pressing issue is the Prime Track. The Wall Street version has no incentive for buying it early. It's like buying a fast pass at Disney, but having to be in the same line as Todd anyway, but you get a shiny sticker placed right onto your forehead. Why bother buying the pass until you're at tier 68 or 70 when you gain all your Auric cells back instantly? I even encourage people to do that if they are unaware of how likely they are to play during that time. I know Apex gives you a default XP bonus after purchase, but that bonus getting higher the more tiers you unlock, to a max of what I believe is 300%. I cannot fathom why behavior does not have this. Is it due to Rift Shards and Iridescent Shards being tied together in terms of XP? I can somewhat understand not wanting players to gain 200,000 Iridescent Shards per Rift, but shouldn't you reward players for playing that much during the 80-day time frame? Just seems off to me. Hell, they could do a blood point instead of XP bonus, and most players would buy it early to get P100 on their favorite character easier. Quite frankly, the rewards for the Rift kinda suck ass. The skins and recolors are top tier, not lying about that, but 5k, 10k blood points per level? That's about 2 or 3 items each blood whip. And the charms? I said earlier, very few people even bother swapping them out. Especially when you gain 30 to 40 pages of charms with no way to filter them by tome, character, or a favorite system. Why do I have to go to page 22 3 times per character to select the exact same charm combo? The awards can easily be fixed by a few simple additions and cosmetic options. 1. Add more Auric cells. The fact you get a 1-to-1 ratio of Auric cells spent to earn is kind of insulting. I believe Fortnite, granted I don't play the game, gives double or triple the amount of V-Bucks you spend. So why is DBD so low? Even just double the amount of Auric cells would be amazing so I could get one extra skin that I willingly get to choose. 2. Iridescent Shards would be a great motivator for buying the Prime Track. Rifts last one mid-chapter and one actual chapter, so granting 18 or 22,000 Area Shards per Rift would let players easily access new content. I would suggest locking 50 to 75% of the Area Shards to the Prime Track to encourage buying the pass. And for the third suggestion, adding more cosmetic options. This one is lengthy, but DBD has been out for almost 7 years. In that time frame, we have gained 1 extra cosmetic option since release, that being the charms that, once again, no one cares about. Why not let players customize more? I'm not saying killer powers either, those need to be recognizable for newer players to quickly know who the killer is. I'm referring to static objects, stuff that is guaranteed each map. Lockers, pallets, gens, exit gates, basements, main buildings. All of these have been customized before, so why not let players choose what they look like now? Granted, due to the nature of this being a 4v1 game, all map cosmetic changes would have to be locked to killer players. But imagine one Rift, say it's for Huntress, we get wooden lockers made from redwood trees, exit gates built together from logs, a custom basement that delves deeper into where the Huntress kept the kids she kidnapped. And the most noble suggestion, new Moris, which is something that the mobile version of DBD has to great effect. I'm going to go out and guess that new Moris are planned alongside the Sluggy Mori rework, so here's hoping that gets put into the anniversary mid-chapter later this year. This section is less Battle Pass and more lack of active things it does for the matches. I dream in my sleep, late at night while someone bullies me into swifting again. That behavior would make lore for killers affect their own maps. Now Blight, Trickster, etc. would not really have anything due to a lack of maps, but I'm willing to accept that. Imagine you play Billy, load into Cowshed, and the side cobblestone room of the main building is opened. Only when you play Billy, and only on Cowshed. It'd be similar to the secret chest on Midwich after 2 gens complete in a certain order. Small details and secrets that would breathe more life into the game. Which small praise. Very, very small praise real quick. I really adore these images on the tome. They're very pretty, they help get players semi-interested in the characters, and gives the writers more time for the lore bits in between. I really am hoping these stay for future tomes, and maybe add them back to older tomes? Hopeful wishing. If you're like me, you play this game like it's a second job for you, which means that within 3 to 5 days, really depending on how serve games go, you finish each tome level quickly. The most recent Rift was Skull Merchant. I'd finished all level 1 challenges within 3 days, which me finishing all the killer ones day 1, and I just got unlucky on the survivor challenges. I would like it if Behavior added infinite challenges, so to speak. Something basic like kill all 4 serves or escape once. They reward basic rewards at first, but they slowly amped up over time. Maybe even scaling infinitely until the next Rift. Sacrifice 1,000 survivors or something crazy for highly dedicated players. This goes hand in hand into making the Rift infinite. Not adding more tiers between skins, but at the very end add a tier 100 or whatever that tier would be. Away that, every 10 Rift Shards, you get 100,000 blood points, because I personally hate playing hundreds to possibly 1,000 hours in between each Rift, and not getting anything for it. I max out the Rift with 40-50 days left, and I get nothing for the eerie Rift Shard gain. Now here's the main concern I think most people will bring up. Behavior, at the end of the day, is a business. They have to make money and pay their employees, pay servers, and still make a profit to venture into other games and IPs, which I will be making a video about possibly other DBD lore games. I personally really want something like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. So if Behavior makes skins so easy to get by adding iridescent shards, and making the Rift borderline free for most players forever by upping Auric cells, how do they still make money? To me, it's obvious. Make a lot of merch. Clothes, figurines, keychains, etc. Do you guys know how many fan stores there are for DBD merch? And the main reason is because Behavior doesn't make anything outside of Japan. Yes, I am salty about that, and I buy shit from resellers on Etsy. Great examples are the masks from Survivors. Yui, Nia, and Feng all have special cosmetics with masks on them. Why not sell them? Same goes for clothing in general. I know they recently started selling Bunny Feng hoodies, and I hope they continue that trend for everyone else. But yeah, that's it. With the recent balance options of the game, I think Behavior can focus some time to quality of life features such as these, and continue releasing new content. Let me know what y'all think, especially if you have cosmetic option ideas they could add. See y'all next time.